All right, so I thought I'd take a little bit of a break from the polling coverages that I do. I wanted to show you guys the betting market. Now, this actually indicates a more accurate prediction of what the future outcome is more likely to be. This, of course, is not it's not a total accurate prediction, right? Things can change, but when we look here at the current odds to be the next prime minister, Pierre Poilievre is at 69%, Mark Carney 32%, Chrystia Freeland 0.4, Trudeau 0.3. Now, when we go and we start this back on December 30th, Pierre Poilievre had a 93% chance. Now, that has obviously changed, right? And, I mean, he got to his lowest point here at 67% chance. And then, this is his lowest point at 63%, with Mark Carney at 37%. And that's just as of a couple days ago. But then, see, in the last couple days, the numbers are starting to go back up towards 70% for Pierre Poilievre, which looks like me and many of you and the Abacus data and the polls who are doing a good job seem to be following this trend more basis off of the information that they're getting, right? Where, Ipsos and Palace and Ecos, they all have the Liberals as a favorite right now, but the betting market says otherwise. So this is something that you can also pay attention to if you want to know the real, a realistic prediction. Now, that doesn't mean Mark Carney can't win at 32%, but it does mean he's only about a 1 in 3 chance of winning. Right, where if you look at the polls, they would suggest it's like in a dead heat or that Mark Carney's even favored, and that's not what we're seeing here. Now, if you go here to Pierre Poilievre, and you bet $20 on him to win, you would only win $28.99. So that means you'd only win $8.99, right? Where if you go down here to Mark Carney, and we give him at $20, I mean, you over triple your money, right? $62.50. You're going to make $42.50. So the more you make on a bet, the better or the worse the odds are. It's not likely to happen. But that being said, that doesn't mean we should take our foot off the gas or anything like that, but it's just very interesting to kind of show you, the ups and downs, right? We go here to January 7th, or January, was it 6th, the 6th or the 7th that Trudeau resigned. Even on that day, I mean, you had Pierre Poilievre at 92% on January 6th. Mark Carney was still ahead of Trudeau before he resigned, right? Even in early January, late December, Mark Carney's been favorite for quite a while now, and that doesn't. I'm not sure if we can go back. Oh, I guess we can do. Okay, yeah, it doesn't let you go back too far here, but I mean, yeah, we're seeing the actual trends. That Pierre Poilievre was at 93%. That was probably never going to stay the same. The betting market has to cover itself a little bit in case they lose. But Pierre Poilievre, even though he's had some dips, he is currently back on the rise. Now, this is after a disastrous couple debates from Mark Carney. This is after he's been caught lying nonstop. I mean, people are just roasting him online. I mean, it's just, the bump is coming to an end. Right? Everything looked all shiny for the Liberal parties when Trudeau resigned, but it's going back to normal here, and you're probably going to see this number from Pierre Poilievre pop up to about 80-85% again. That's just a guess, right? I could be wrong, but there's no way he's going to lose the favorite just because the Liberals are about to install a completely, so they call it completely new leader, even though he's just like Justin. Yeah, some Liberals are going to be a little bit happy. They're going to fall for it, and they're going to think he's different. But they're not going to recover to the point where they take a lead. They're just not going to. They've made it a little bit closer, to be fair to them, right? This February 11th being the closest point. But even then, Pierre was still a 2-1 favorite. 67%. Now he's at 69. Or the lowest point was actually here at 63%. That was just a couple days ago, but now he's climbed back up to almost 70%. That number's going to keep climbing. This number's going to keep diving because now that Mark Carney and Canadians have had a chance to meet up with each other a little bit, Canadians are deciding they don't like him. They don't like the lies. They don't like the fact that, I mean, that debate was basically just a love fest. They weren't debating. Chrystia Freeland's correcting Mark Carney after he says he agrees with Hamas. No, in a debate, you would smoke the guy for saying that. You would absolutely tear him to shreds, and that would be it for him in the debate. And Chrystia Freeland's numbers would probably actually go up. But because she defended him and say, "Oh no, Mr. Carney, let me correct you instead," which shows obviously a lot of weakness. But, again, we're seeing some of these polls. They're like ridiculous numbers. Let's just have a look here. All right, let's go to the federal polling numbers. And again, like you're seeing, like Ipsos has the Liberals at 38%. Or sorry, 38% of the vote. Everyone else is showing something that's really close, except for Abacus and Innovative. And somewhat Leger, but these polls here, Ecos, Nanos, even Leger actually has it much closer, and then Ipsos, they have it at a virtual dead heat. But when we go up over to the betting market, which is way more important because this is where the money's going, right? If Poilievre were to, misinform the public by showing that Pierre Poilievre's way ahead when he's not, and Mark Carney actually wins, they would lose a lot of money at the price they're selling because they're giving him 3-1 odds right now. If it's really 50-50, it would show in this market. So I don't know what's going on with these pollsters. I don't know what's going on with all this manipulation, but something's definitely up. But this kind of shows you what the actual read of the room feels like. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Have you ever followed Poilievre before? And if you have, let me know what you think and if you think they're more accurate than the polls. Please don't be shy. I enjoy engaging with you guys. And please also don't forget to like and subscribe as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new video.